Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Houston, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strong leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate now is Alex Bregman. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 4 for 14. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out.
That's
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Yeah.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Count 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Jose Altuve. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real.
Zach Greinke will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
1-1 to count. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Digging in will be Matt Olson. First pitch on the way as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
1-2. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Career line against Greinke. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Lowry over at second. Olsen is over at first with one away. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Striding in is Mitch Moreland, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Ball one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Hitters count. The pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now is Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. First delivery to him. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting up, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
the 1-0.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2 balls and a strike now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2.
Swung on and missed 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Career line against Greinke. He's 3 for 9.
Chad Pinder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Sean Murphy is on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Piscotty, the runner at second with 1 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Oh, and This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Right to him. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now that, number 3.
So next to bat will be Miles Straw. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And there's ball 2 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First and second now, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Yuli Gurriel is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now in the box, Jed Lowry worked a walk his first time up.
Yeah. Lowry.
Pitch on the way.
That's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now here is Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the This is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Tucker. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to dig in, Jason Castro struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First offering on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Altuve is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1 left for Houston. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mitch Moreland.
Designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
First delivery to him. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Nope,
now a
that's
changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first down. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled off. So 1-1 home. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Straw is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
And now Chet Pinder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here's Greinke's 1-2.
Ball, that's out. Count this ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Miles Straw. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next to stand in is Yordan Alvarez. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel.
Here comes the 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The tag gets 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Lowry.
Into the box, Jed Lowry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Again, another foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand one. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is there, one away. Next up is Yuli Gurriel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Line softly toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that has to drive you crazy as a former pitcher. 0-2 soft liner.
It does, D-Row. You know, you make quality pitches, you get ahead the count 0-2, you throw it, you think it's a good pitch, and the next thing you know, it's a base hit on a wasted 0-2 count.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and responsible for the tying run at first. Ian Bedrosian is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Yeah.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Jason Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch. Altuve on second. Tucker at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Now he sends a high deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High bouncer toward the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. As he rips it on the ground to second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to...
Adam Kolarek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 3.
So now here is Miles Straw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 42, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. It's stretch time here in Oaktown, and we are tied 2-2. Jake Odorizzi is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Stepping up is Ramon Laureano. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Odorizzi has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On the ground to third. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
So here is Chad Pinder. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get me over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 0-1 count and the pitch.
The count 1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. On he pops it up. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now that's second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First delivery to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Here's the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains 2-2. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrews. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here it comes now to Andrews. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next for
Seth Brown will come on now and pinch run here.
Chapman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls, no strikes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next up, Mitch Moreland. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Lowry at third. Brown at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Seth Brown will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 15.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So the next to bat will be Jason Castro. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Outside, 2-1.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
knocked him up. Correa has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
So stepping in is Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Strong able to track it down for the third out. A's are gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Yasmero Petit takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 36, Yasmero.
Now to bat, Miles Strong. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, designated hitter,
and time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Up next, Yordan Alvarez, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he's 0 for 8. Runners are at first and third, one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Number 6.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
J.B. Wendelken is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now into the box, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0. Count 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3 runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now to the plate, here is Carlos Correa. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. From the stretch.
Ball. Down.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-2 Houston. Jose Siri will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Astros. Now playing left field.
Ryan Presley enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Now at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castro gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Last strike now for Oakland. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys as this one is officially put into the books. 5-2 the final score tonight. Jake Odorizzi claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brian Presley retires the side to hammer down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Got a call more than you got it. Going live, MLB The Show. Pick it up, 2 scene ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like being way wild in the field line. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. Just want a ring light if you missed out.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Odorizzi. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Yusmero Petit. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.